As we are doing this video, if you guys have any comments or questions, make sure to put them down below. This is the first time we're going live on the channel, so this is all brand new to us. I know we're a little late coming in here, but for today's video, basically what I'm going to be doing, I'm setting up my board that I'm going to skate pretty much for all of 2023. So I'm going to take you through some of the board setup process. And then another thing that I'm going to do is we are going to announce the winner of the Monarch giveaway. Super excited for that. I know a lot of you have commented, when is that going to happen? It happened. We announced it, I guess, when we had our 1,000th subscriber, and we talked a lot about giving that board away. We had some other stuff that kind of came up that don't really want to share on YouTube or anything like that. And since then we've had, I think we're at 1,750 subscribers. So super stoked about that, and excited to give this board away. So if you want to enter and you didn't enter on the other video, you can definitely enter here down below. We're going to pick a winner at the end of this video. So if you've not been to that video, you've not entered, you can still do it here. And I want to show you some of the boards that we have. So the first one, we have an 8375 Letitia Buffoni board. This one's super sick. We did a review of this board actually on our YouTube channel. A lot of really cool small details in here that you may not have seen, but super sick board. And then if for some reason that board's not your size or you're wanting a different size, we also have this one. So a little bit different colorway, same style, same shape of board. The only difference, this one is an 8. So if you skate an 8, this would be the one that you would want. So you have an opportunity to pick which one you want. However, you got to be the person that wins. You got to be subscribed to our YouTube channel. You have to have commented on our Monarch video or comment in the chat down below, and we'll make sure that you are entered to win one of these boards. So, funny story, we were already filming on live and we recognized that we weren't actually live because the video was unlisted. So I want to share with you kind of the board I've been skating for the past few months. If you've watched any of our videos, you've probably seen I've been skating this board. So this board kind of looks like a Monarch board, but this is actually a company called Techni, and you can kind of see it right here. You can see this one's been well skated because it's like super dirty too. But this company is not actually the company I ride for. So this is a company that we actually found through our nonprofit. So we have a nonprofit that gives skateboards away to kiddos in our community. We do different skate camps and so on and so forth. And just through Instagram, this company sent us 250 boards to give away. So I'm going to put in the description a little bit later, we have a video for Christmas where we gave away 100 of these boards. And so we still have a bunch left. We're going to give some away at some events throughout the year. Super stoked on this company. Like I said, I don't ride for this company, but really, really good boards. I highly recommend checking them out. And then as far as companies that I do ride for, so you can see we're partially done with setting this board up, but this is actually the board brand that I ride for. So this board brand is called Entitled. They're actually based out of St. Joe, which is just north of where I live here in Kansas City. So you can see we've already got this thing gripped up. We had some really cool Powell Peralta grip tape that we put on here. Yeah, super stoked on this. I know people have mixed feelings about graphic grip, but this is what we're doing. Super stoked. You can see we've already put some of the stickers on here. So here we've got some Wicked Audio stickers. We've got another sticker from a collab pizza that we're doing here in Kansas City. And then we've also got the Volcom Stone. Got to have the Volcom Stone on there. So we're going to put on one more truck, and then we're just going to get to it. I'm going to announce a winner of the giveaway. But I'm going to share a little more about some of the sponsors that I have, some of the stuff that I skate, why I skate what I skate. So first and foremost, Untitled Skateboards. Untitled Skateboards is been around for a while. If you've ever watched a Tampa Pro, you've probably seen a guy named Farm Boy there. So my friend Judd started Untitled Skateboards with a very different idea of what he wanted to do for a skateboard brand. So instead of creating another brand that was created to make money, he wanted to create a brand that would offer hope to other people. And so one of the cool things about this brand is it is a Christian-owned board brand, and their entire thing that they do is they go out and they share the gospel, which I think is super sick. If you know anything about me or our nonprofit, you know that I'm a pastor at a church, and so it was a super easy brand for me to want to be able to work with. And then Judd also is one of the first pros that I ever saw skate here in Missouri. And so I was super stoked when I got the opportunity to be able to kind of just help them, skate for them. I don't know if you guys remember or if you've been around long enough to see, we even did a board for a nonprofit through Untitled. Probably one of my favorite boards ever. And it's not hanging up on the wall, it's somewhere else. I'll put a link down below where you can check that board out as well. But probably one of my favorite projects that I've ever done, seriously. And then as far as the grip tape, we got that from Skate One, which is Powell Peralta. And man, I know that some people don't like graphic grip tape, but for me, it was something that I thought was super fun. I kind of get bored looking down at my feet and seeing the exact same black sheet of grip tape all the time. So I wanted to mix it up, do something a little bit different. I kind of do some old school looking tricks anyway, so the Powell Peralta board or the Powell Peralta graphic grip just kind of makes sense. But yeah, I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. What kind of grip tape do you normally skate? Are you just skating the normal black grip tape? Do you have any madness to your grip tape? Do you do the line down the middle? What does it look like for you guys? I see some of you in the chat. Let me know, what kind of grip tape are you guys skating? All right, well, we've almost got this set up. So if you heard me talk about this earlier, you probably didn't, but one of the things that I wanted to share with you is if you're setting up a board for the first time, I would highly recommend using a T-tool, using something like this from Independent Trucks. Big fan of this because not only is it the regular T-tool, but it also has this right here. So if you ever strip your threads, this is a rethreader, so you can put it on your trucks, you can go through, rethread it. And then probably one of my favorite things is the bearing press. If you've ever jammed your wheels and your bearings back on with your trucks, you definitely appreciate the bearing press. Hey, what's up, Paul? Good to see you in the chat. So like I said, on this, make sure to be careful because you don't want to strip anything. And then the only like weird thing I do when I set this up is I will do them like across from each other. And I believe it was Riley Hawk that talked about that. There was like, it's actually the most proper way for you to tighten anything. So I'll go across to make sure everything's tightened up and straight. And like I said, you don't want to go too crazy on it because if you strip out the bolts up top, it is awful trying to take them back off. So first one's on and ready to go. So back one we'll do the same thing. And I don't really have like a power tool that I would say is better than one or the other, but huge fan of Milwaukee. Seem to last, and all my friends at Build Ramps, that's what they use. And last one. So you can see we've got it set up. It's ready to go. Just wanted to share a few more things that I think are worth knowing when setting up a board. So one of the things you never want to do is put your trucks on the wrong way. And that can mean two different things. One, you want to make sure that your kingpin's on the inside, but also you want to make sure that your front truck stays your front truck and your back truck stays your back truck. So for me, I can tell because I have this groove right here. You can kind of see a little bit right here. So this is my 5/0 groove. If this were to get flipped around, everything is just like way off for me. This is the easiest way for me to lock in a 5/0 grinds or even sometimes 50/50s. But if this were to end up on the front truck, it's like I would have to work again to get this groove. So a lot of people will write on the base plates which one is which. But for me, when I sit down, I skate goofy. So on my front foot, I'll make sure to always put the front truck there. And then my back truck will always be on the back. So I set up boards literally the way that I'm going just to make sure that I know which truck needs to go where. And then the last thing I'll talk about are the wheels. So my wheels that I ride Powerflex wheels. I've been sponsored by them for maybe like 4 or 5 years. I love these wheels. They're super fun. Jim Gray actually owns Powerflex, and it's just a wheel that's super clean. I feel like it kind of has that 80s look, but they last, man. They slide when they need to slide, and they grip when they need to grip. So that's my board. That's what I'm riding in 2023. I'm super excited to finally have this board set up and to go skate it. So look forward to a lot more tutorials and mini ramp sessions on this board. But let's go ahead and let's announce the winner of the Monarch giveaway. So we didn't have anybody else. Paul, I think you were already commented and signed up and ready to win. So I've got my little spinner right here. I'm actually gonna pull it out so you guys can see it. All right, so we've got our random generator right here. So you can see. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna click to spin right here. And the winner is Paul. I cannot believe that. You cannot make this stuff up. Paul W. I cannot believe that. Thank you for being in the chat. Could not have scripted that any better. You guys all saw it, so I don't know how in the world that happened, but Paul, congrats. Hey, send us an email to contact@varsityskate.org. I'll put that down in the description below. Make sure to send us a screenshot that you're subscribed to our channel. Make sure to send us your USA resident, and then let me know if you want the 835 or if you want the 8. Congratulations. Cannot believe you won. So stoked for you. And hey, thank you guys so much for everything. We put a lot of work in this channel. It's something that we've seen a lot of other people that do different skateboarding content. We haven't seen a lot here in the Midwest, especially in Kansas City. And so we just wanted to create something different from our perspective, to learn tricks, from product reviews, to really just everything that we feel like we're called to be able to do. I know me growing up skating, man, learning how to skate was something I did all on my own. So we want to just be able to make it to where it's easier for skateboarders to get better and enjoy skateboarding. The most important thing you could ever do is have fun. So thank you guys for watching my setup. Paul, congrats. Super stoked for you. I'll be looking for that email. You could also just message me on Instagram, whatever is easier. Thank you guys.